welcome back. Got another video here for y'all. So this time I'm going to be explaining the Spoofer Pro by PokeXperience. Here's going to be Spoofer Pro. If you can see right here, it has a website, Discord, Telegram, Reddit. So what you're going to do is you're going to come down where it shows show encounter options. You can enable enhanced throw. And you can do your throw settings: normal, nice throw, great throw, excellent, critical, random throw, which is critical or great. Curveball, I have that turned on. You could even do block non-shiny, block non-hundos. The big main one that I like to use here is the freeze Pokemon. The reason I like to use that one, let's see here. Click on this fella right here. You know how so when you usually catch a Pokemon, they're usually jumping around, trying to attack, and so on and so forth. And you're sitting there throwing a Pokeball, you just keep wasting Pokeballs because they just keep jumping because you don't know when they're going to do it. So this one, notice this whole time that I was speaking, notice that he didn't jump or move this whole time. Best part, and then this is where the enhanced throw comes in. Usually it does 3 shakes and you catch it. Look at this. 1 shake, critical. That's the best thing about that. Now, let's get back into that. Scanner options. This is just mainly for people who are looking for certain type of Pokemon. Shiny, Hundos, Nundos. Tiny, big, possible Dittos. It just depends on what you guys are looking for. These are the options you have. Tap options, double tap, single tap. The free options here. So if you do the silver plan, or gold, if I'm not mistaken, I believe it's just silver, you get the free options, which is enable fake location. You're going to want to make sure you have that on. If you're a joystick user, you can turn that one on there. You see the joystick here on the screen on the right, bottom right. I don't really use a joystick. I'm not a fan of that. That's not me. Enable notifications. Notifications, what those do is, I'm going to show you right here. Because all these Pokemon are spawned in. If you look on the top here, you're going to see the names of the Pokemon spawned in. And it's going to tell you everything about them. Their IV, their stats, and so on. Now, if you don't really care for that, which sometimes I don't really like to use it. I do use it sometimes, not all the time. It is a good thing to help with, to say if like I'm trying to catch this and all those things all those Pokemon spawned in, I didn't get to see what they were. So on top it'll tell me what spawned in. So if you're looking at a specific Pokemon you're trying to catch, on the top it'll tell you what spawned in, and you can be like, oh, I gotta catch this real quick, go get that. Now, go back here and stop him from walking. Now, I'm going to turn those off. I'm not going to use them right now. The enable IVs, the previews of those are going to be when I click on a Pokemon. Right there where it says 48.9, it's going to show the IV, which is right there in red. No one's going to want that. The stats are going to be on the right, 1, 8, and 13. That's what this does. So the enable IV previews, any Pokemon you click on, whether it's a raid or a random or whatever, it's going to show that ID on there and the stats. Pokemon scanner, pretty explanatory. Same thing as the scanning options up here. Now we got inventory stats. What that does, I'm going to show you real quick. I'm going to turn it on. Now, as you can see, it shows all your stats and IVs for your Pokemon in your inventory. So the 89 right there, 89, technically because it's an 88.9, and it's going to show the 14, 15, and 11, which is going to be for your defense, stamina, and attack. So that's another cool option if you want to use that. Some people do, so everybody has their own preference, but I don't use it. I'm going to turn that off. Fast map load, that one gives it a little bit of a boost where it loads everything a lot faster for you. Good thing to use, by the way. Enable cooldown warnings. Now those are going to be some stuff like this. So say if I wanted to, say if I was over here in the maps and say I'm right here, I'm the blue dot. Say, oh, I want to go all the ways over here. You notice how right here I'm going to show you the prompt on the screen. It's going to show me distance 14 km, the CD, that's where the cooldown comes in. See how it says 9 minutes? What that means is if I teleport to that spot that I chose, you have to wait 9 minutes until you can spin a Pokestop, catch a Pokemon, interact with a gym, interact with the raid, or anything. So those you got to be a little careful with to make sure you're aware of that when you're doing the teleporting. There is a suppressed teleport warnings and a suppressed adventure sync. Now these options, I will go over them once when I get the access for them, which is the elite options, pro options. I've had the pro options previously. I had the diamond donation. The pro options are amazing. Any of the elite plans or the pro options, which is the diamond, sapphire, and so on. Now, if you look at this Pikachu here on the left hand of my screen on the top left corner, you click on him. This is going to be your inventory. This is going to be all the Pokemon you have in your bag or that you caught, and it's going to show the IVs right here to the right. So see how there's 40%, 80%, 91%, 27, 84, so on and so forth. Those are going to be the ones you have in your backpack. Now this is the option here where you click on it. When you click on any of your Pokemon here, it's going to give you these: cancel, favorite, or you can transfer it. I'm going to click cancel because we're not trying to do any of that. If you click this little option here underneath the Pikachu on the screen on the left, the little red house, boom. Now this is going to take you to your actual place. So it's going to take you where you actually are. We're going to cancel that. We're not going to do that right now. This little speedometer here, you're going to sit here, and this is where you can choose your speed. So what you want to do is, you can set it at 10, you can set it at 15, you can even do 25. Yeah, we'll do 25, how about that? Now, that's just going to give you, all that does is just how fast your character walks. So see how my guy looks like he's just chilling, he's walking, doing nothing. Like if you're just casually walking in a park, that's what it seems like. Now the little blue triangle here, underneath that speedometer, click on that. This is where you can put in your latitude and longitude. If you have a specific place that you don't have the name, but you got latitude and longitude, enter that in. You can click to teleport location, walk to location. You can even save that location for future references. And here, show hotspots. I like to go down from 1 to 6. Those are the best places you could possibly go to, from 1 to 6. Those places are going to have lures, Pokestops going off like crazy. Pokemon spawns are insane. You'll get a shiny or even more within how many times you'll see the same Pokemon spawning. Now, you go down to the little map there with the little red pinpoint there. This is going to be your map. Where you are right now, it's going to show you where you're at. So as you can see, I'm here. Now, the cool thing with this, I'm right here in the park. If I wanted to say if there's a Pokemon right here, because there's a Pokemon there, you can click the little paper airplane. You can dismiss, walk, or teleport. And see how it says CD, 0 minutes? That's how you know you're good. You don't have to worry about waiting a few minutes to spin a Pokestop, interact with the Pokemon, or anything. We're going to dismiss that right now. Now this little tracker here, the little green one right here, click on that. Now this is going to be Pokemon that are captured near you or nearby. If you click on one, it's going to show you right there, options for destination. You can either walk, teleport, dismiss. If you click on the little globe right there, now this does, you're going to see a specific Pokemon right here on the left hand side. If you look to the right, I obviously have a cooldown of 47, 104, 113 minutes. But right here where it says 100%, there's going to be all 100% IV Pokemon. Now if you're on a hunt for 100% IVs, this is your option right here. You're going to click on this little guy right here, the little blue globe with a little red pin. Boom. Click on that. You're going to see these. If you're just trying to catch nothing but hundos, this is where you want to be. This is the page. Now, you click the little yellow arrow, the little black arrow and the yellow sign. This is where you can do a select route or generate a route. We're not going to do that right now. Now, there's not too many routes. There's routes here. You can just check them out on the settings here. See all the routes that are out there. just checking one of those. You can even create your own route. So now, this little red arrow on the bottom of this options screen here, if I clicked right there, see how I tapped on the screen? That's where my guy's going to walk. Now, since he's walking that way and say, oh, I wanted to go back to where I was just at, because there was a Pokemon there. Push that little red arrow, look what it does. It takes you right back to where you were. Now, you guys can't go wrong with any of this. This is going to be where it's at. I'm going to change up my speed a little bit because I'm trying to get to those lures real quick. Don't mind me. If you guys are looking to play Pokemon and you guys don't have the money for it to take trips, this is going to be your go-to right here. Options start from $10, $15, $25. If you want a really good option, this is where it's at. You want to get the Diamond plan because you can connect 2 devices, instant install, by the way. Now, after I cash this Jolteon, I'm going to take you guys over to the Discord to show you guys who these amazing people are that gave me this opportunity to use this app. Now, go to the settings here, right here on Discord, click on that, and we're going to go join the Discord. Take me over to Discord. You look up that name right here on Discord. If you don't have a Discord, create one. It ain't that hard. It doesn't require anything that has to be purchased or nothing. You just email, password, and then you put your username. That's it. When you get that, if you don't have one, create one. If you do have one, this is a name you're going to want to look up right there. PokeXperience. You'll know it's right when their wallpaper and their profile picture is doing the little animations they're doing. That's how you know you found them. Plus, just in case you want to be extra sure, look how many members they got. 128,955. That's another way you can also check. Now, these guys are really great. If you see here, you see the option where it says why subscribe. Now here, you scroll up, you're going to see the main person. This is the main person who made this possible for me to make these videos so I can explain these things to you guys and join up and play some Pokemon anywhere, anytime. He's a great person, very wonderful, helpful. As you can see here, why subscribe if you're already using PokeXperience. It's going to explain why you want to use it, and it's going to show you all the options here. Popular reasons, plans, what they start at, best for, whatever such you're looking for. Now here, take you to the donation info. This is going to be here. If you want to click on it, you can always go look through this. It's great. But if you want to see everything else, you click on that little blue link that was on the bottom. Now you're going to be on this page. Scroll down. Now these are where the plans are. They do a monthly and they do a yearly. Now if you do monthly, it's $10 for the silver. You get a 1 month free trial. There's gold, which is $15. Now this is the one I was telling y'all about, was a diamond. This is the best option. I'm telling you. This is, see the little yellow check marks here? You're going to get 100% IV of those different types and regions. Here you're going to get the 100 IV rare plus 3000 CP plus max CP rare channels. And you get it all installed, it'll take you to that. You have your own little pages there. 2 devices, and it's instant. You ain't got to sit there and wait the 72 hours like you would have to do with gold and silver. If you're trying to be a real big spender, you can do Sapphire. The only thing that is different between the Diamond and Sapphire and above, they get an instant install. Sapphire, you get 3 shiny Pokemon dropped onto your account, and you get a bunch of more different options. You even get a level 30 account included. Even if you don't need it, you get it for free when you pay for that. And you get 15,500 Pokecoins. If you don't mind spending $50 a month, you get everything from Diamond but better in Sapphire, and you get 15,500 coins. That sounds like a steal. There's a lot more to it than just what you're seeing here. You guys gotta go check them out, man. I'm telling you, you guys are not gonna be disappointed. I know there's been a lot of spoofer apps and everything like that to play Pokemon, and you guys will get banned or you guys get shadow banned or whatever. This one, you don't gotta worry, because they give you a walkthrough, step by step, what to do, what not to do. They have it all set up for y'all. They have it all right here. Info, announcements, news, events, tips and tricks, rules. Everything that you can possibly think of, there's going to be answers here. That's it. telling you, go check them out, y'all. Another thing before, if you enter an access key, what this does, you're gonna have to purchase one. If you purchase a license, you enter it there, you're set. Now, with me, I don't have one at the moment, but it's okay. Hopefully, everything in this video was described and understandable for you guys, that it's worth. Hopefully, you get to see a lot of you guys part of this, and hopefully, we get to see that member count go up. Hopefully, y'all go donate, go check them out on Discord. Remember that. Well, I do appreciate you guys' time for listening to me. If they have any questions, you can leave a comment down below. If you have any questions about certain things, I can answer those when I get the chance to, if I see them. If you want to be new to the channel, you want to stick around for more, hit that subscribe button, turn on notifications, and you know what else. Leave a like on the video, and I greatly appreciate it. If you want to get your friends into it, share the video as well. I appreciate y'all. Y'all have a wonderful day. Peace.